What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to BigZoeTV. You already know the vibes, man. Just a quick update because I learned something new. And y'all know I'm here to bring y'all the content, man. No matter how I bring it, no matter how I deliver it, as long as y'all get it, right? If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for your boy. Now, DJ Akademiks, as we know on this channel, OVO Glizak. Today we're talking about his case. Ak finally shed some light on his case. And if you don't know what case, it's the weird case that everybody been talking about. I actually covered it on my channel a few times. All we really heard was the allegations and everything in between, and since then DJ Akademiks has been pretty much silent about it. What I assumed was because, you know, it's a legal case, and if you got a lawyer, there's not much you got to talk about, right? You just let your legal team handle it because anything you say could potentially hurt you. Now, if you don't know about the case, it's the young woman who accused him of, you know, when there was video surveillance and some photo stills that got released of her getting basically a train ran on her by the pool. Now, here's what I'm going to say about it. I always looked at this kind of with a side eye, only because with the still photos and everything, it's hard to tell whether it's consensual or not. Very hard to tell whether she's just intoxicated and she out there wilding or she being taken advantage of. Now, if there was a video released of it where you can kind of see what's going on, then maybe you can kind of judge things a little bit differently. But with this being a case that we don't get much details about, nobody really knows what's going on. Now, the only reason Akademiks came out and said anything was because Taxstone went off on Akademiks for having a case out there. Taxstone said this about Akademiks.
All I would do is just tell these dudes what they not gonna do. That's it. I'm gonna just be like, shut the fuck up. Don't say it again. Because if I see you, I'm gonna grab your ass.
Oh! Hey, yo!
I'm gonna emasculate you. I'm gonna turn you into the bitch you are. We need to have certain respect barriers, and it should not be allowed that men could be thinking that they could just be talking to anybody the way they be talking to them, because you're not built like that. You're not built like that, bro. You hang with a whole bunch of informants, bro. You hang with people who call the police all day, and you gonna call the police. No, you should not think you're gonna talk like that. See, I am a dude. They can let me go home tomorrow, and I will smack your fucking teeth down your mouth as soon as you say something. They can let me go home tomorrow, and if put his hands on me, I'm gonna be in the same fucking situation again today. You know, if Akademiks is innocent, then, you know, then so be it, bro. But if you're not innocent, yeah, you need to get your ass kicked, and you need to go to jail. I want you in here with me. I want you as my bunkie. Pull up.
Akademiks basically responded to Taxstone and said this.
The biggest threat they told us after they were like, yo, we want $300,000. They said, we're going to go to the press. We're going to BuzzFeed News. BuzzFeed actually reached out to us. They folded up. I don't think they ran the story. So that's like a non-existent, like that case is just in limbo. Again, 2 years, and this is how slowly the justice and even court system work. By the way, I want to mention Akademiks is never, have not been, is not in threat of any criminal liability with any situation.
Now listen, I don't know where this is gonna go. Obviously, it seems like Akademiks doesn't want to talk about it, and he's basically trying to leave it alone and be done with it. I really hope that Akademiks didn't do anything. I hope that this is just all some BS and she's lying. But at the end of the day, man, if she is telling the truth, this is a bad look for Akademiks. I personally don't believe Akademiks did anything criminal. I think maybe he did. Maybe there was a high level of negligence in this case.
By the way, Taxstone, as you sit in jail, you're doing 400 months, okay? I just want to remind you, I listened to a video of you earlier. You were wishing to have a cellmate. My brother will look around and pick the cutest nigga who's in the canteen. It's not gonna be me, my buddy. I know you're trying to liken your case to otherwise, and it sounds crazy when you're talking extremely tough from a jail cell. It just doesn't hit no more. This is the most attention I'll give you. So I try to give you a little bit of grace, but I could tell you're very disgruntled with where you are. That has nothing to do with me, my coverage, or anything else. My brother, the facts of the situation, let me tell you this. I talk spicy. You have talked spicy. I don't care if you say you're tough and I'm not tough. And this is another thing to Mr. Taxstone. As you sit there with the stupid look on your face, brother, be mad that you fumbled the bag. You know, Charlamagne offered me to be the first person on under his network, because before it was tax season, I wasn't ready for a podcast. He got you. But you was the bozo with the red nose who crashed out against all the rappers, but did it in a way that you thought was gangster. But look where it landed you. It landed me at the top of the media list. Where are you at? That's all I want to say to you, brother. So as you sit there and you waste, as I said, I guess I got 399 months of this bullshit. But I get it. I've urged, and I include you in that, you should go look up the case, because I am not above anything. I can't discuss it because I'm paying lawyers. It would hurt me. I think I'm done with the Taxstone nigga. Like I just hear this guy just hot air. I'm trying to listen to him, see if he's making a point. He's talking tough. I hear niggas walking past the cell. I hear niggas dangling keys. I'm like, oh my God, like, bruv. Like, I get it. I think the homie's mad because I covered his case and because I gave Troy Ave like a $100K deal. I'm sorry, my brother. I ain't had nothing against you, okay? And I guess you want me to like identify with you because you're like, well, Ak, you talk shit just like me. Maybe you gotta kill a nigga when they run up at you. Tax, I'm not sneaking into like, when I go to see Party Next Door, I'm not bringing a weapon. If I see, I don't know, whoever, I might have to kill him. I'm not gonna 5 entrances, try to sneak in, hoping I have a weapon under my shirt. I gotta kill nigga. That's not me. I go to see Party Next Door. First of all, I'm not going if Party doesn't say Akademiks. It's Friday. I want to hang out with you after my show. So part of me even going there is me saying Party invited me. So if something surprises me there that I don't know, I don't like, I'm looking at him to say, what's up with you? He invites me. He said, I want to hang out with you. Okay, so I show up. Who do I show up with? Even then I show up with, because I don't want to be in there like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe you weren't getting paid by whoever you assigned to, but I'm getting paid lovely. I'm not really scrapping with you niggas out in public either. So let's kill that too. So I'm showing up with security. I'm showing up when the artist himself, I don't do labels or this and that. I might show up if somebody invite me. I'll be in the suite that's detached, but I'm not trying to go backstage. I don't do industry mixy shit. Just give me like, it could be the suite over there with the randoms. I'm cool. I still have my security. Nigga, you was in the green room at motherfucking whatever with a gun under your shirt because you knew there could be niggas you don't like sitting there. Did T.I. tell you to come there and be there? I don't know. But that's for you to deal with it. You have 400 months to deal with it. Nigga, I know you're wishing and hoping, but I'm sorry, tough luck. You see a nigga like Taxstone was one of the next up. And I see you try to get off that at Flacco. Boy, stop it. You had a lot of potential, but Flacco gonna outlast you because Flacco's smart. The smart nigga is not locked up for 35. That's not the smart guy. That ain't the smart guy, never at all. The smart guy didn't trick himself out the spot. That's not the smart guy. I want to make that abundantly clear. So, I thought I had a decent relationship. Yo, Tax, didn't somebody sneak a phone through their ass crack? You called me one time when you were in trial, nigga. Like, you communicate me, and I get it. Like, sometimes y'all be thinking that nobody's playing teams like that. Nobody cares like that, And I had no ill will towards you because I thought, like, when you came in the game, I thought it was important. I really did. I honestly did. Because everybody wanted me to be the blogger that could be the tough guy, but I wasn't the tough guy. And then you came in as a natural tough guy and a blogger. And I was like, all right, well, y'all fuck with Tax. And I've always said that. Like, I love when the tough guys come in because I'm like, all right, fuck with them. Because Act could only give you Act. We never really kind of crossed paths. I like how you stood up to Meek Mill. I love that. But then you got locked up and you're so bitter. It's like you're blaming everybody else. Why Akademiks keep speaking on everybody's case but himself? Brother, I just spoke on my situation. It's not a criminal case. And here's the difference, my nigga. Again, there's probably culpability if you want to say, yo, Act, well, you know what? I've learned that don't invite niggas to your house. No more niggas to my house. Yeah, that's the new rule. No niggas to my house. Listen, nobody around me in certain shit. No. Like, as soon as people say certain shit, I'm saying, I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later. Trust me, you got to learn in every situation. The one thing I haven't ever heard Tax say, and Tax, while you're sitting in that dark cell with niggas walking back and forth and you shouting at the Puerto Rican nigga down there saying you gonna put hands on him, this is the exact reason why where you are. But also, just address this fact. Have you came to the realization and acknowledgement? Because trust me, I've had to pay a lot of money to lawyers, which I could have been blowing on anything else. But this is a situation that I have to defend because now people want to take what I've earned, right? So I get it. It's okay. You can't be mad at it. So it is what it is. Obviously, the best thing is there is no jail implications. Cool. All right. But people think you got it. They want it. What I've never heard you acknowledge is that you killed a man that night. That you brought a gun in a New York City nightclub where guns ain't. Look, they're frying K-Flock. You brought a gun in there. You went from exit to exit trying to figure out a way. You antagonized the man for months. And when he saw you and he punched you, you couldn't take the L. I don't think he was going to shoot you, but you shot his bodyguard. That's the only reason why you landed where you landed. Yeah, Troy Ave wasn't a great person. The nigga was talking shit, doing all type of bullshit. But acknowledge what you've done, my brother. And I think that's where we'll all get to it. I ended it with,
I'm not the one to sit here and say Akademiks is the best person around, because we already know how Akademiks feels about women and how he basically views women.
Listen, fuck the cheerleaders. This is why we got him here. The dance team come on too. Just fuck them.
Nah,
rotate them out.
Nah.
I'm serious. I thought that's what the cheerleaders are. That's when I seen Dwight Howard with Shorty. I'm serious.
We all know the weird things that he has said.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 18. I don't care if she's... I don't care if she just turns... She's gonna get this dick. FBI, open up!
And, you know, everything kind of lines up with his defense of you-know-who. Listen, let me know how y'all feel about it. How do y'all feel about this whole thing coming out? How do y'all feel about the details of the case? How do you feel about the status of the case? Let me know how you feel about Taxstone's comments. How do you feel about DJ Akademiks' explanation of the case? Let me know in the comment section. And listen, if you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and violate that like button for your boy. I appreciate all y'all watching. It's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.
And I'm gonna do me from sun up to sundown. Feeling like it's my time. Yo, I've been about it since a snotty nose. I'm front line, 10 toes, folk, you know how it goes. If I believe it, I'm gonna stand on it. They waiting for the kid to fall low, but don't plan on it. I go and get it if I...